What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Roshi right here, and I'm talking about your 20s, right? So I just hit my 30s not too long ago, and I feel like I wasted my 20s. And why do I feel like that? Because I just didn't know what to do in my 20s. I didn't know what direction I wanted to go or what I was supposed to be doing. I thought it was like, you hit college, you're supposed to do high school, college, and you get a job right after that. I didn't really know that you could explore other avenues and really kind of figure out this life shit. I had kids, I think, around when I was like 26 or something like that. And don't get me wrong, I love my kids. But would I have kids again? Probably not. Probably not. Just based off the fact that like they just lock you down like a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't really do as much as you want to. You could take your kids any way you want to, and you could do anything with your kids, but it comes to a point where it's like they still have a schedule and you still have to follow that. And I'm a very sporadic person. I would literally get up and get on a flight tomorrow if I could, just because if the flight was cheap enough or some shit like that, spend a day in Miami, I don't know. Just random shit like that. But I think in your 20s, you definitely want to just explore all the avenues that you can. Don't let anybody tell you it's one way. It's definitely more than just one way. You can do multiple things, especially even in one field. So when I was in college, I thought I wanted a clothing brand. Then went to wanting to be a full-time artist. And then that ended up being me resulting in wanting to be a tattoo artist, because I just didn't have any direction. Truthfully, if I knew I was really into art at a young age, which I did know, but I wasn't like in tune with that, I would have already been a tattoo artist since I was like 16, 17. I probably would have never went to college. But then again, if I never went to college, I would have never met the friends that I had and all the different connections. So there's always a tit for tat with these kind of things. When you're in your 20s, you don't realize how much time you actually do have. And I never realized that either. I had a lot of time, and now that I look back at what I was doing back then, I'm like, damn, I wasn't doing enough. I should have been doing way more. Like I was outside, I was enjoying my life and shit like that, but I should have been trying to do way more. Granted, I didn't have the money that I have now, which sucks. If I had the money that I have now back then, it would have been a whole different story. But yeah, just find what you want to do in your 20s. I don't believe that you should be thinking about marriage or kids that early. If it happens, it happens, and you deal with it as it comes. But you should definitely just try to find your peace. There's a lot of people now around my age that have already decided that they're not having kids. And I'm like, yo, that makes sense. I get it. Just financial responsibility, how time consuming it is, you're just free. You're freer without them. So if I could give advice to my younger self, it would have been definitely, just do what the fuck you want to do. Don't worry about anything. Nobody can tell you what to do once you're an adult, for the most part. As long as you are paying your bills, you got a roof over your head, food to eat, do what the fuck you want to do. Just do it. Nike, just do it, honestly. But if y'all like this, leave a comment. Talk about your 20s, how your 20s went for you, and leave some advice for younger people that might, watch this video. So I'm Roshi. Like I said, peace out.